Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth with your First Alert Storm Team forecast.
All right, we have made it to Friday. So far, so good today. A bit of a cloudy start. We had a couple of rogue showers this morning, but managing to break out into a little bit of sun, especially in the northern half of our viewing area, so the radar is quiet. Here's the national radar picture, not so quiet across the nation's heartland, where the beginnings of what will be a very rough couple of days across the nation from a very large, expansive winter storm. Snow already falling towards the panhandle of Texas into the central plains and Kansas. But it's that area that we're going to watch, areas of this pink, likely freezing rain, which we could see some significant icing there for Texas, stretching all the way through the southeast. Thankfully, our area will avoid any significant impacts from wintry weather. A live look from the Hancock Whitney camera, University of South Alabama, and boy, the field's looking good as we're getting set for Senior Bowl week next week. A bit cloudy at the moment here from Battleship Park in the air specialty cam, but we have a good steady breeze coming in out of the north and northwest. Pensacola, that's a look over downtown, Unity fiber camera. Still a few glimpses of blue sky here. Right now, winds are sustained anywhere from 5 to around 15 miles per hour. It's coming in out of the north here, so it's driving in some slightly cooler air today compared to what we had yesterday. We jumped into the 70s yesterday afternoon, but with a cold front beginning to sag to the south, it dropped our temperatures a few degrees. Right now, much cooler inland with more cloud cover. 55 in Monroeville, 59 is your temperature in Brewton, Alabama, 63 for Grand Bay and Fair, and 66 for Fort Walton Beach. A few communities could briefly drop into the 30s overnight. We're thinking Chatham and Grove Hill will do just that, but it's generally lower middle 40s out the door tomorrow morning. Green and Phillips umbrella, don't think you're going to need it for tomorrow. Well, you will need it late in the day, I should say. Let's go ahead and run you through the predictor. We're going to see more cloud cover tonight. A quick little sprinkle or two through most of the day Saturday. Not going to impact it too much there, especially for you folks heading down to Dauphin Island for the People's Parade. But late in the afternoon and in the evening, this is around 4:30. Best opportunity for rain will come across the northwestern tier of our viewing area, so Greene, Washington, Clark County. That first batch of rain moves on out. Then we move to Sunday. This is now a weather-aware day for the Gulf Coast with the lower risk of wintry weather, but that brings in the threat of severe storms. A line of storms, probably broken storms here, will move through right around maybe 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, continuing through the early afternoon. And this could produce some damaging wind gusts, and we can't rule out a brief tornado with that as well. Things should wrap up by about 5, 6 o'clock. And then the bitter cold settles in, and we're talking about some cold numbers coming our way. So if you like it warm, I think you'll like the temperatures this weekend, upper 60s to around 70. Again, watching for that Sunday time frame. It's going to be a very, very stormy day. Behind that, we have extreme cold coming in. An extreme cold watch has been issued for the Gulf Coast in preparation for wind chill temperatures that will drop into the single digits and teens. So it's a weather-aware day Sunday for severe weather. It's also a weather-aware day for Monday morning due to that extreme cold and bitter wind chills. It's going to stay chilly all next week with highs in the 40s and 50s, morning lows still hovering in the 20s.